Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sixth Letter to Earth. This is a kind of a bittersweet episode. I'm not gonna lie. Um, this episode is kind of just explaining things are going to change. My goals are changing, and things didn't go as I planned. Let's just put it that way. I am looking at Sixth Letter to Earth, and I was looking over my numbers and everything, and I know that was a bad thing for me to do, but it's okay. There's a few things that are leading up to this decision. I'm going to give the big decision, the big news out right away. I am going to be shutting down the podcast, at least temporarily. I'm not going to be recording the podcast. I'm not going to be streaming as much, or at all. And I'm not going to be, I'm not going to be doing too much. Maybe my TikToks here and there. You can see my TikTok 6L2E Kyle. This was a dream I had, and looking over the numbers. First off, let's just go through the things why I am shutting it down. First off, I was looking at the numbers of the podcast, and as of today, June 3rd, as I'm recording this, June 3rd, in the past 30 days, 0 downloads. Now, I don't know if that's just Spreaker. But even if it's that, there's only been 6 impressions. So I don't know if that's what it is from everywhere else, the 6 other plays or anything like that. Bottom line is I was paying $10 a month to have like 2, 3, 6 viewers, and then the thing is, those more likely were me, who I'm listening to it to see how well it sounded everywhere, make sure it sounded good everywhere. And so, frankly, I was spending money on it, and it just turned out I wasn't really getting much back for it. Not getting the views. I wasn't making anything from my ads. Didn't make anywhere near the amount that I need to make any money for ads. And that's just the podcast. I'm also talking, and also on Twitch too. I was paying for me to have my gaming thing on there. I had to cut that out because I don't have time to game. That's the other thing, is I'm getting busy, but we'll get back into that in a second. So for the money part, I was spending $20 a month for essentially a thing to stream my PlayStation to my laptop and then stream it out. And then stream it also to stream my podcast to everywhere. Now, my podcast might come back. I might make a rebirth with my podcast, but my streaming, I think, is done. I'm thinking, as far as streaming goes, I'm just not feeling it anymore. Especially with my Twitch, particularly. The dirty little secret with my Twitch is majority of my followers only follow me because there's a follow for follow scheme, and maybe there's like 3-4 people that would come in every so often, but for the most part, they didn't really seem interested in what I was doing anymore either. I had stopped gaming, and I switched to the positivity streams. I said at the time, very straightforward. I know one of them couldn't make it there because they're in the UK and their times are all wonky, but I set the times up, and I had a schedule, and I was staying steady for the schedule for 3 weeks. All right, and my viewership went boom, 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 down, down, down. So, and I put a lot of effort into it, a lot of planning into it, to get some videos to watch. I even put myself out there and did karaoke out there, and you can see in the second episode, I just gave up halfway through. I was like, I don't feel like doing this. And I did one more episode thinking, okay, you know what? I'll do karaoke again. I'll do one more of this, see how it goes. It sounded bad, so first off, I know why people can't, but probably didn't stay. But secondly, no one else that usually is there to tell me these things didn't come either. So it just kind of was like, no one showed up. That's basically it. So I was feeling no one really cares about what I was doing here. As for the podcasting, again, I feel like no one was showing their caring. And that all led to me motivationally being down. To be honest, I was inspired and I was kept going because I felt like there's people who wanted to hear this message. But as everything started gradually falling down and being reduced, as my viewership goes, as I change, and I have a set schedule when things are going, and maybe my show just isn't what anyone wants. That's fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. But I'm no longer going to spend money to keep something going that's not getting me anything back. That's not, doesn't seem to interest any people, and it doesn't seem to get people to want to listen. I didn't get any feedback about my podcast except from one person. No one has said anything about my podcast. No one has told me they liked it or anything like that. I had Twitter for a while. No one mentioned anything. I made it easily accessible to find me, to talk to me on Twitch or TikTok or on my Discord. No one joined my Discord. I made it easily accessible for people to find me, to talk to me. But I think the fact of the matter is no one cares enough about it. Which is fine. I shouldn't be forcing anyone to expect to want to see it. And this episode, this whole speech is just more mainly for me to get it off my chest, get it out in the open. And if anyone does by chance wonder, oh, well, why is there no more episodes? It looks like everything's going. You had school and everything. It's because I hit a brick wall. No one came for anything really. Like, I had a birthday stream. No one came. I had done positive streams and I had set times for 3 weeks in a row. The first one, people came. The next two, no one came. And yeah, maybe my times are weird, and yeah, I could have switched times, but the other thing is I have gotten extremely busy now that I have a second child. I have 2 children now to take care of, and my wife, and things are just getting chaotic, and I don't see it getting any easier because we have plans this summer to go camping, to go out and about, and I just don't see myself not being busy. So all of this is leading up to, has all been building up and pretty much has led to this decision I have made to stop streaming and stop my podcasting. Save me some money, save me some dough. So this is the last podcast I'm paying for because to have it spread everywhere, and this is the last one because I just don't feel motivated to do it anymore. And I don't know, maybe if there's some people who liked it, I wish I could have gotten some feedback about it. No one really said anything about my podcast. It never sparked the debate that I really wanted. No one talked to me about it, or no one really came forth and said anything about it. And quite frankly, I don't feel inspired to do it anymore. Yeah, so essentially that's why Six Letter to Earth is done. And that's why my streaming is done for now. I'm debating on, I guess I still play games and everything. I'm debating on just making gaming videos maybe on YouTube. But to put the effort that I had for Six Letter to Earth and put it all down, that's not there anymore, guys. I didn't get any responses on any of my videos on YouTube. I'm sorry. Maybe if people start talking on my videos, maybe I'll come back and we can start talking again. I'm not going to be streaming again. Let's just put it that way. I might make podcasts. Always suggest ideas for podcasts to talk in my YouTube. My Discord's gone. I'm not doing my Discord again. I'll keep my TikTok and my YouTube up. My YouTube 6 Letter Earth. My TikTok 6L2E Kyle. That's all I'm keeping up. I'm not keeping Twitter, Discord, anything like that. I'm not making a new server. I'm not doing that. My Twitch is up, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming. Just so I'll be around maybe checking other people's streams here and there, but as far as it goes for me streaming, the content I put out with this podcast and my streaming just isn't what people want to see or hear or listen to. So, and I've done this before. If you look through my YouTube, you see I've tried so many different things in the past 10, 12 years, and none of it worked. I'm just not an interesting guy, and I don't have the technology to do what people want me to do. I don't have the time to do what people would like me to do, which is stupid things. I just don't got the technology to do that. So, ultimately, this whole experience is just showing me that, yes, I felt good about my product putting out there, but I still need that satisfaction of people saying, hey, you know what? Yeah, that was a good podcast you put up there. A little, feedback. And then my positivity streams I thought were great. They were fun. I enjoyed doing them. But they weren't fun when no one was there. The first episode was great. I love it. That's why I came back the next week. And when no one was there, I was just like, I don't like this. This is nothing. I'm not getting anything back. And then the third week when I did it, I thought I was having fun, but again, no feedback, no nothing, no anything. The problem is I need to put something out there that I enjoy putting out there and that there's no feedback at the time. So I think that's why I might be switching things out to YouTube. Maybe I might come back with a podcast later on, or something. I might just do YouTube videos or something. But for now, the podcast where you're listening to it right now, I'm more likely done on this feed. Unless I get inspired. That's another thing, is my inspiration. The problem is I haven't had time to really meditate and really think about things. I need to do that. And I'm planning on doing that right away and really think about things. So, I had great goals and I felt positive about everything. And the numbers I kept seeing, I guess I was just lying to myself because I knew they were really me. But I thought maybe these are other people. And even if they are other people, it's they listen to it or they download it or listen to it a little bit, but it wasn't inspiring them enough to talk or let me know. That's the major issue. I didn't know if people liked my podcast. There's nothing that said anything about my podcast that if people liked it or they didn't like it. No one gave me anything. No one said anything to me. And that's where I kind of crashed and burned. And that's where I'm feeling well, I don't know if people like this. And the fact that it's so silent and everything makes me feel like no one did like it. So, that's kind of where it is. As for everything else, I just gotta figure out what I want to do. And right now, I want to concentrate on my family and get prepared for a summer of planning a great summer, an amazing summer. Go camping. This is the first summer I'm gonna have where I'm not working, so I want to do lots of camping, lots of trips and out and abouts, right? But who knows? Maybe I might be back with Six Legged Earth. Who knows? Or a different podcast or something like that. But the bottom line is as this format has been for this past little while, this is it. I thank you all for listening to the episodes. Listen to all of them. As you see these on YouTube, comment on YouTube or message me on TikTok or something. Quite frankly, I'm not expecting much. And it sucks because I really thought we had something here. But and here's the thing. The reason I knew is first off, I did that positivity stream and no one showed up. And that was okay. That sucked. But what really did it was for me when I looked at my numbers, and it's not really booming anywhere, and I haven't received any feedback about my podcast. So overall, that's where I'm at, and that's it. So I'll play the outro just one last time, and I hope you all have a hopefully y'all are good. Stay positive. We need to get my spirituality back and everything, and that's where I need to really do some deep thinking, and I'm planning on trying to do some of that. So anyways, I love you all. I hope you all have an amazing summer ahead, and I don't know, we'll find some iteration for this to come back if it's wanted. If not, I might just go out into the shadows, and you know what? I've tried this before. 2011, I tried making videos. Nothing came of it. I tried doing it again in 2015. Nothing happened. I did it again 2020. Nothing happened. I tried it in 2021, streaming to 2022 and podcasting. Nothing happened. So, you know what? I just gotta start worrying about myself and my family, and I need to get my positivity back. So that's what I need to focus on, so I can be positive again and focus on my family. I love you all, and remember, I still believe in freedom, guys. The sixth letter is F, and F stands for freedom. Freedom to the world. Freedom to you. And freedom to your mind, most importantly. So you can make decisions on if you want to support me or not. So this is my swan song. This is my bittersweet episode. And I might be around. Who knows? But I'm not going to be doing this anymore. I got to find something else to do. I love you all. Stay positive. And I'll see you guys around.